quand je fais la fête.
And forward, 6'10", number 17, Michael Porter Jr.
Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. In this one, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce, and the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then Friday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And looking at the Utah matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Mike Conley out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for Brooklyn, Porter Jr. is the 4 with Claxton at the 5. Saraf is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Mann in at the 3. We've just started up this season, Grant. What's important for players right now?
You know, I think it's finding a good routine, especially for those on new teams. The earlier you figure out what works for you, the quicker you'll get comfortable.
And here's Randall. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. Thomas against Conley. 6 on the shot clock. McDaniels from long range. Back to Gobert. And stolen by Claxton. Thomas finds Porter. Randall with some nice D. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to McDaniels. Three-pointer. The shot off that time.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Thomas, that's good.
They're fearless. Cam Thomas doesn't let defense affect him at all.
Outside Conley. Out to DiVincenzo. McDaniels from long range. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Thomas outside. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in to the paint. Shot clock at 6. Here's Claxton. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Porter against Randall. Drops in the layup for 2.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Here's Saraf. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Thomas. And Conley grabs the miss.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Here's Gobert. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
That free throw misses. Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing, and then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly, and then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders.
And he sinks the second. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Now here's Thomas. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Thomas has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, you gotta love the fight. Thomas going to work down low.
Pass to Conley. Puts up a three. Porter pulls it in. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's Thomas. Now here's Porter. Back to Thomas. Here's Saraf. There's a screen from deep. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning 1 game apiece.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are, a good feel for them. Oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the score by Minnesota. Here's Thomas. Tipped. For 3, DiVincenzo. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Nets trail by 4. Fires the 3. Brooklyn, no good that time either. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. McDaniels a screen. For 3, Randall. Brooklyn pulls it in. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Here's DiVincenzo following the bucket by Brooklyn. Gets the 3 to fall.
And the three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
It's Thomas on the wing. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, BA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
And he can't hit the second. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Saraf. DiVincenzo covering. 5 on the clock. And the pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Got a piece of it.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said He's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Guys?
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Claxton up top. Outside Porter. Back to Claxton. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Conley finds McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Out to DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. For three, Randall. Surratt with the rebound. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. To the middle. Here's Mann. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Randall outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Jacks up a 3. They get it again. Pass to DiVincenzo. And it's all from three-point range. The Nets have got 6 of 14 in so far. Here's Surratt. Now here's Claxton. He's coming off a 19-point game against Philadelphia.
And his presence was certainly felt on defense. Blocked 3 shots and changed countless others.
Here's DiVincenzo. Another miss by Minnesota.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Pass to Mann. And here's Porter. Checked by Randall. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Randall. Picked by Gobert. To get back on track. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Pass to Surratt. And here's Claxton. Outside Mann.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Shoots from the elbow. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Now here's Randall. Tight defense on him. Outside. DiVincenzo for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 5 rebounds in the game.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Pass to Mann. To the inside.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And we got rapper Lil Tecca in the house tonight, supporting his Nets.
Look at you, B.A. I mean, you know, he grew up in Queens, but his allegiance lies with the Nets. It's not uncommon to see him courtside here in Brooklyn.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. The Timberwolves making it to their second straight Western Conference Finals last year, Clark.
Yeah, you know, what impressed me the most, I think, was making it last year as a 6th seed, gelling down the stretch of the season. They struggled for a good part of the season, but the last third or so of the season, they really came together. Just did not have quite enough to make it to the final.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Shannon. Reed sets a screen to stop the run. Second chance effort, and Shannon gets it to go.
Boy, his activity on the glass so valuable to this team.
And Williams has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Here's Dimon. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Claxton a screen on Clark. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Stolen by Reed. Here's Shannon. Reed sets a screen. The runner. Rejected by Claxton. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. Brooklyn out in front, up 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
We've got Sharp, Torrey out there with Dimon. And it's Williams, and it's Wolf in at the 4. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Clowney, he's checked in for Sharp.
And every season, it seems, Reed takes another step forward in adding to his game, and that's a testament to his strong work ethic.
Here's Wolf. No made baskets yet. Down low. Here's Clowney. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Dillingham. Clark outside. Pass to Reed. Here's Shannon. Outside Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. Picked it out of midair. Here's Torrey. Reed with the rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Baron Tate. It's hauled in by Wolf. The Nets with the lead. And we're a little over a minute and a half into this second quarter. Pass to Dimon. Five to shoot. Here's Clowney. Reed defending. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Boy, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
To the paint, and the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. 5th, the Timberwolves.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Now Randall. He's guarded by Porter. Randall can't hit. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Saraf. The 3. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Shannon. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reed.
4th and 3-point field goal percentage, and they landed in the top 10 for opponent field goal percentage. They're a team that obviously values a solid team defensive effort and doesn't look to give up a lot of easy looks.
And as you were saying, they were great beyond the arc, stretching out opposing defenses, giving opponents headaches. Pass to Porter. Here's Wolf. Reed defending. Clock at 6. Here's Mann. Here's the 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Now Reed. The layup off target.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Here's Williams. Driving inside. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
18 feet out. Williams misses. Minnesota in the lead. Randall finds DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Now here's Randall. Outside McDaniels. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. McDaniels got 8.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
No thanks. Next. Let's go. Don't be shy.
He's checked in for Brooklyn. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota.
Substitutions on the court.
Man, the pass to Claxton. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line.
Take a break.
BA, they're tough.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So hits one and misses one at the line. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Now DiVincenzo. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Randall can't hit. Here's Saroff on the wing man. Back to Williams. Pass to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Saroff. Shots blocked. McDaniels passes to Randall. And no good. Great D that time from Porter. To the inside. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Shannon. Back to DiVincenzo. From downtown, Claxton with a rebound.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this. More than if everything had just been smooth. B.A., back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Nets trail by 3. Outside Porter. To the middle. And Claxton throws it down.
Boy, nice read by Porter Jr. that time, scanning the floor and getting his teammates involved.
Here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. From outside, off the mark.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he drops it first.
Known as the Stifle Tower, Gobert's defense and rebounding are valuable to this team.
Cameron Thomas checked in for Williams. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Conley's checked in. And so Gobert nails both of them.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
Claxton passes to Porter. And here's Thomas. Out to the right wing. Saroff for 3. Counted from distance. Saroff's got 7 points in the game.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's Randall from outside the arc. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And of course, that one was just crazy.
Porter finds Claxton. Back to Porter. To the paint. It's blocked by Gobert.
Gobert denying that chance at the rim. The Stifle Tower doing his thing. I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Here's Saroff. 7 points in the game. Outside Porter. There's a screen. Pass to man. It's blocked by Gobert.
So good at finding these spots. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
The Timberwolves trail. McDaniels a screen. Here's Randall. Brooklyn with the board.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Porter. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
They're really working the paint now.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Randall. To stop the drought. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He'll go on Michael Porter.
And you know, you look at guys like Randall who don't have that eye-popping athleticism or length. The pump fake is a great equalizer.
And he makes the first.
You know, what makes Julius Randle special is his versatility. I mean, he can play big and move fast out there, and he can guard and outplay a number of positions as well.
No good on the second free throw.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for us.
Nets foul. Surratt. Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Pass to McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Down low. Playing to his strength. Gobert inside.
What a move by Gobert. Closing that open space in the pick and roll.
Here's Porter. Left block shot on the way. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Gobert's length is intimidating, which is why defenders often resort to fouling.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Something else they've been doing really well is shredding that defense by getting all the way to the rack. They've been absolutely fearless in attacking the paint.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Thomas passes to Claxton. Man with it. He's picked up by Conley. To the wing, right side. Here's Surratt. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
The Nets with a lead. Back to man. Pass to Surratt. Claxton up top. Now here's Porter. Out to the right wing. Surratt for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. McDaniels passes to Randall. DiVincenzo with a screen on Claxton. Pass to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. For 3, DiVincenzo. Brooklyn pulls it in. Porter's got 7 rebounds in the game.
He can't get a shot to go this quarter. Might want to get others more involved.
Here's Thomas. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Brooklyn out in front, leading by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome to our 2K Sports Studio. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves in quite a battle here tonight.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler Ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Your Tyler Ball, Hero Ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
You know, I think for Brooklyn, it's still too early to tell. I mean, can't judge a movie based on the first 15 minutes. Gotta let things develop.
Yeah, I could judge your movies off the first 5 minutes.
Easy, easy, easy. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Nicholas Claxton, what a contribution.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Timberwolves trail by 4, setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Mike Conley. And it's McDaniels in at the 3.
Absorbing contact really well. Randall will get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 1-point game. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one, and that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Claxton passes to Thomas. Here's Saraf. The 3. Randall pulls down the board. Outside McDaniels. Randall with it. Out to the wing. For the lead. Brooklyn pulls it in. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Porter pass to Claxton. Back to Porter. Pass to Saraf. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. DiVincenzo, pass to Conley. Back to DiVincenzo. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Now here's Mann. He's guarded by Conley. And Claxton throws it down.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Randall, left side. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
Another miss, not how he wanted to start the second half.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's the break. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Yep, that one goes.
What a move by McDaniels, showing the defense how nimble he is when he wants to be.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Well, we've seen him miss a couple from the line. He's 2 for 4 so far.
Second personal. First team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton. At the line, one time.
Free throw no good for Claxton. Timberwolves trail by 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Over to the wing. Here's Saraf. He's got 7. Tries to break his ice. Randall pulls down the board.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now here's McDaniels. He's got 10. The kick out to Conley for the tie. Saraf with the rebound. Saraf's got 4 rebounds now. Conley against Thomas. Outside Porter. Pass to Saraf. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. That shot is off.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Deflects the pass. Here's Saraf. Porter a screen. Let's go with a 3. Saraf can't hit.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. In the third spot, Rudy Gobert.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls. And so he hits both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Pass to Porter. Inside. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
For 3, Randall. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Thomas has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Now here's Porter. Claxton passes to Porter. Here's Saraf. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
DiVincenzo smartly getting into the defense there, drawing a foul inside while taking the shot. That's a smart offensive play by DiVincenzo.
These are his first free throws of the game.
DiVincenzo, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
second free throw is good.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
On the wing man. Pass to Porter. Claxton a screen on Randall. Here's Porter. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
McDaniels finds Randall for the tie. And it's good on the lay-in. Randall's got 12.
Every night, Randall draws a ton of contact, and he dishes it out, too.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Here to put on a show, your Brooklyn Nets.
To score often off turnovers, finishing in the top 20 in the league in that respective category.
And here's Thomas. He's got 7. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thomas has got 9.
And I'll tell you what, Thomas plays with a lot of courage. Got hit that time, no problem.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall against Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Randall, good. Randall's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Porter. The 3-ball. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. And there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That'll be a second foul of the game. Reed's checked in for Minnesota.
Substitutions on the court.
Outside McDaniels. Out to DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Conley for the lead. Nails it from beyond the arc. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
Mike Conley is one of those guys who simply worked himself into being an outstanding three-point shooter.
Here's the pick. DiVincenzo against Thomas on the wing man. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Conley. Outside Reed. This one for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Nets trail by 6. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Claxton finds Thomas. To halt the run. And he takes it up and lays it in. Thomas has got 11 points.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Here's Conley, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Here in the second half, their free throw shooting percentage has definitely improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
First free throw is good.
Tell you what, Conley may not be in his prime from an age standpoint, but I tell you, he is still tremendous as a floor leader, general, and he's a stabilizing presence on this team.
So the Nets making a switch here. Clowney's checked in, and the Timberwolves also making a change. Shannon's checked in for Gobert, and Conley drops them both.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
Pass to man. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Shannon's got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's Thomas with the rebound. And Thomas has got the ball here for the Nets. They trail by 6. Here's Saraf. He's got 7. To the right side from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Baseline try. Shannon's shot is off.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And here's Thomas. And there's the screen to the inside. Clowney, good.
Well, it's no secret Thomas is a shoot-first kind of player. But right there, excellent pass off the pick and roll.
Outside Conley. Pass to Shannon. Now here's McDaniels. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
Outside man. Here's Clowney. There's the triple. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's the drive. Shannon. Conley finds McDaniels. No good with the triple. Nets trail by 6. Looking to get back on track. Oh, and Reed with a block.
What a denial that time by Reed. Excellent body control on that block.
Down low. The kick out to Conley. 3-pointer. A slam dunk by Reed.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 11. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Clark comes in for DiVincenzo. Here's Thomas. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Thomas has got 6 in the quarter. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Reed. Yes, it's good. And that's now 9 points here for Naz Reid.
You can't allow Reed to get that kind of positioning. He's got great touch down there.
Here's Dimon, still without a bucket. Thomas outside, launches a 3, hits the 3-pointer. And we we've reached the end of the third. Timberwolves ahead, up by 5. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Michael Porter out there with Williams. Then there's Traore, then it's Dimon, and it's Clowney in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the Nets 5.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's Shannon. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Here's Dimon. Pass to Porter, right wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Here's Shannon. Now here's Randall. He's guarded by Porter. Shot clock at 6. Randall against Porter. Randall can't hit. And Williams has got the ball here for the Nets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's Dimon. The kick out to Williams to tie it up. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night. Randall against Porter. Randall can't hit. Nets trail by 3. Here's Dimon. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And stolen by Clark. Pass to Reed. Here's Shannon. Williams defending. Here's Dillingham. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Just 4 to shoot. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Here's Dimon. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Randall outside. To end the drought. Here's Dillingham. Reed sets a screen from behind the arc. Another miss by Minnesota. Pass to Traore. Back to Porter. Out left to the wing. Here's Clowney. Checked by Randall. Here's Dimon to tie it up. He buries it from 3. Dimon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps it was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Making a change here. Claxton's checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Gobert's checked in for Reed. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Randall. Pass to Clark. Fades and shoots. Brooklyn pulls it in.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
For Minnesota, they've gotten nothing to go so far in the fourth. They're 0 for 6. And stolen by Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Zaire Williams. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And Williams drops them both. Here's Randall. Pass to Clark. Now here's Gobert. Clock at 6. And here's Dillingham from the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Outside, Williams. Here's Traoré. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Claxton a screen on Clark. Here's Williams. Money on the 19-footer. Timberwolves trail by 4. Clark outside. To the paint. Randall, pass to Clark. And here's Randall. Will it go? The rebound by Dimon.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Randall outside. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Shannon. A little mid-range shot is up. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. On the wing, Porter. Now here's Claxton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Really love seeing this from Porter Jr. The more aggressive he is, the better he plays.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
has checked in for Clark. Conley comes in for Shannon. And it's DiVincenzo in for Dillingham. That's good from Porter.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
That one's no good.
Not perfect, but does the important work to make it a two-possession game.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
DiVincenzo finds Randall. Over Claxton. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Brooklyn with the ball. It's been 10 straight unanswered. Here's Saraf. Thomas, left side. Poke loose. Stolen by Conley. On the break. And DiVincenzo with a basket. On the assist by Conley.
Fellow Buckeye Mike Conley, one of the outstanding point guards in the league. His defensive prowess, superb. He's not afraid to go after steals, and he usually gets his share.
Now here's Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Outside McDaniels. Off target from three-point range.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Pass to Gobert. Randall inside. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Thomas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Porter. Checked by Randall. Conley against Thomas. Inside. McDaniels with a steal. Pass to Randall. Here's Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's DiVincenzo. Misses the 3. Here's Saraf. DiVincenzo covering. Now here's Claxton. Pass to Thomas. Over Conley. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 11 points here in the second half.
And adding to this lead right now.
Riding a wave of momentum. Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's McDaniels. Back to Randall. Knocked loose. Thomas with a steal. And here they come. Here's Saraf. And he comes up with a bucket. And now a 9-point Nets lead.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Now here's Randall. 6 on the shot clock. No, it's off target.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Randall with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Yes, sir! Count it!
In transition, Randall extremely mobile for a power forward.
First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Julius Randle. 1 foul from the line.
Good shot.
Free throw dropped for Randall. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Conley against Thomas. Claxton, a screen on Conley. Now Claxton. Yes! Using that window!
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Mann. That'll be a second foul of the game. Randall inside. He's guarded by Porter. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Brooklyn leading by 8. Here's Claxton. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Gobert with a screen on Porter. And the 3 misses. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Saroff. Here's Thomas.
Rudy Gobert. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton. Stepping to line with 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Now Randall. Outside Conley. Here's DiVincenzo. Money from 3.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence going right up with the shot.
Brooklyn leading by 7. Outside Mann. Now Porter. For 3. Gobert pulls it down. Here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Not that time. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Claxton up top. Outside Mann. Thompson outside. 5 to shoot. Shoots a 3. Randall rips down the board. There's another rebound. This kind of effort is amazing.
Simply put, he will not be denied.
So we see the Nets get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Nick Claxton.